Mamoru Akasaka used martial arts to boost stats and immobilize the enemy. You're a young police investigator of the National Security Forces of Japan. You're a skilled martial artist and your cases involve infiltrating organizations. Stance ability, you can only use one stance at a time to boost your abilities. Alright. Shift for dash. Partner? Akasaka, he's heading your way, stop him. Doug. As long as I keep a defensive stance, I can neutralize his attack somewhat. Alright, defensive stance. Offensive. Body throw. And key strike. Alright. Key strike. Oh, and does a double attack. Alright, offensive stance maybe? Oh yeah, that's a lot more damage. Akasaka, they just called from headquarters. You're to report in right away. I'll take your things from here. This guy's going to get blood all over my seats. NSF headquarters. Because of that, we, the National Security Forces, concluded that Minister of Construction Inukai's granddaughter, or grandchild, was abducted around 48 hours ago. The father is also in the same department. Right now, the minister does not want the police involved and wants to give in to their demands as quickly and quietly as possible. Nonetheless, we have been monitoring the minister's home phone, and we notice strange calls coming from outside the city. These phone calls would allow us to confirm that the crime did indeed occur. This case will be top secret and will be known only to the ones in this room. Please do the investigation that you've been assigned to accordingly. We still don't know their true intentions, but there's a high probability that some organization is behind this. This happens at the start of Season 2. Okay, so the end of Season 1 was Reina, like, attempting to be a terrorist at school, right? Akasaka? Hi! Sorry, you've just come back, but please take a look at this non-government organization. Nigafuchi Defense Alliance organization. It's a civilian group that's been protesting the Hinamizawa Dam recently. Extortion, violence, arson. Lots of charges, but very few convictions, aren't there? That organization is from Hinamizawa and they are very united. Anything that happens will have no witnesses. Even the ones we catch on scene won't testify against anyone. What's the meaning of this, sir? Means everything in the village is tightly concealed. To protect the culprit, everyone in the village will prepare what they will say. They can even make false evidence so it becomes a perfect crime. Even when we sued them, we lost because of a lack of evidence. We're pursuing them now only because it regards the minister. You've gotta be kidding. That organization, lots of them have quite the power. So the authorities don't want to mess with them much. That Hinamizawa means their defenses are flawless. Let's say you've been ambushed in Hinamizawa. Whatever results turn out to be, they all say nothing happened. Huh, don't be so tense. I put a low show in the last one. I don't think this abduction has anything to do with them. It's my cop sense. It's fine if it turns out to be nothing. Yes, sir. We need to eliminate all possibilities. Go straight there and get as much info as you can from local police. Got it. Yeah? Okay. At least I remember that correctly. I'm sorry, but there's an outside chance that I may not make it back in time for your delivery. Please don't worry, I'll be fine. Your baby and I will be here when you get back. Uh-oh. It's like a death flag right away. Onigafuchi Defense Alliance, huh? Normally a rookie officer like me would not get picked out or picked for out of district investigations. The higher-ups have decided to give me a crack at it. Partly due to a major staff shortage, but also because no one thinks that this little protest group from the countryside possibly involved in this. Okinomiya Police Station. Sorry to keep you waiting. I appreciate you making a long trip out here. I'm sorry for just showing up like this. I'm sure it's a busy time for you. I'm here on behalf of the Metropolitan Police. My name's Akasaka. My name's Handaya. I'm with Public Welfare Office. Section head of the Prefecture Riot Squad, Sankai, threatened me, so I have to cooperate and help you as much as possible. Riot Squad? The local police really have their Riot Squad involved in this? Here we rank the Onigafuchi Defense Alliance in the same boat as a gang. It's ridiculous to say that such good nature residents are doing it. But we think those involved with the Onigafuchi Defense Alliance are members of a larger and more extreme group of activists. So if anyone thinks that they're acting just for the good of the community, they're fooling themselves. Well, well. I was wondering what you two could be talking about. Oh hey, Kuroda, you're just in time. He's come all the way from Tokyo, Akasaka from the Tokyo Police Force. Let me introduce you to Detective Oishi from Criminal Investigations. If you want to ask anything about the Hinomizawa Dam project, he knows the most details about it. Anyways, how about I show you the village? Yeah, that'd be great. Detective Oishi gave me a tour and told me all about Hinomizawa. He told me about the 3 great families of Hinomizawa. Amongst them, it is the Sonozaki family that has absolute power. The head of that family, Oryo Sonozaki, she essentially runs Hinomizawa and all of the protests against the dam. Oishi also told me that each year the protests keep escalating. So, you came all the way from Tokyo to check out our little dam protest? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess that their direct appeal to Cabinet Minister Inukai finally got the group some attention, didn't it? So the Public Welfare Office has marked this place as one of the hotspots for groups that need to be watched? Sounds like you got the whole thing figured out already. You're lying, right? Yeah? You don't expect me to believe that it just took an appeal to the Cabinet Ministry to get you down here. Let me guess, kid. Keeping secrets is not going to be one of your strong points? That's good. I much prefer people that can be straightforward with. Listen, son, you might be surprised to find out that I can be a lot more useful to you. You just tell me what the truth is. And how will you be more useful for me? It's a good place to start, but a lot of Nippon reading. I guess I don't know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't mind introducing you to an informant who knows about the party and the other things in detail. Talking about a spy? Maybe. Why is it that you have an interest in my investigation? Well, it's a situation where you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Oishi! Safe game, sure. I decided to play the part of a tourist so I can look into the Hinomizawa group. Tour guide. Do you work for a magazine or something? No, it's personal. So, you're a tourist? Yes, I read in a magazine that there's still some places rich in nature left, you see. In that case, come along, come along. Although the village is a bit busy, we'll welcome you. I'd love it if you can do that for me. Thank you very much. Moshi moshi. So this is Hinomizawa. Looks peaceful despite what I heard. I can't believe that this peaceful village was planning the abduction. Sending me so undercover as if this village is really that suspicious. Is this a bus stop? The guide should be here. I called him already. Lots of posters. Is this the organization's doing? Amidst the threatening atmosphere of protesting posters, it's like they allowed only this girl to sit amongst them. Don't tell me this girl is the guide. She's a cute girl. Elementary school? No, maybe kindergarten. Kawaii! Ni... Huh? Ni... I'm no one suspicious. I'm not peeping or anything. Nipa? Nipa? God, the faces. You saw I was sleeping, so you stayed quiet? Yeah. Thank you very much. Kawaii! Hello there. I apologize for being late. You're the tourist I phoned yesterday, right? Oh god, my voice is definitely not fitting for what this guy looks like. Oh, yes. Please do hop in. Oh god, should we keep the voice? Or should we change it to something a bit more older? This guy looks way older than my voice for him. Gosh. What do you guys think? Keep the voice and try something else. Nipa! All those years in the sun does that to a man. It does. Okay, excessive sun exposure does cause wrinkles for sure. Alright, what the hell, let's just keep the voice. Please do hop in. Looks like weather is going to deteriorate again, so I'll give you a proper tour. Okay. What the? So Riko's here all along too? Such a blessing. Is Makino going to work? A young tourist was coming to the village, so I was asked by the village head to guide him around. Are you the young tourist who wants to look around the village? I guess so. I heard the village is very rich in nature, so I really want to capture it on camera. You're Tomitake number 2, which means you're gonna die too! Eh? Tomitake? Makino, I want to come too. Huh? We're not doing anything fun. Can we take this girl with us? To have someone to accompany me would be better than going alone. Can't be helped then. Well, both of you jump in. Such an amazing girl. Staying with her makes me forget all the investigation work. This will make my job more fun and relaxing. Something like this is interesting? Well, I guess it's striking because there's a vague, nostalgic air about it. Is Hinamizawa fun? Yeah, it is. When my wife leaves the hospital, I'll definitely want to come again. Bring her along. Our newborn baby will be with us then, too. You leave her and come playing around? I feel sorry for your wife, young man. Oh crap, I was too optimistic. That's actually a post office box? The red thing? What? I would have thought that's like a... I don't know, like a lamp post or something. Shrine, huh? Rika's last name is Furude. It means she is a child from one of the great families, eh? Nipa! What is all this? The shrine is also being used as an office for the damn opposition movement. Seeing all this probably brings back your memories of the conflict over the US-Japan Security Treaty. I wouldn't consider myself an activist. I can't agree with the opposition movements that do things like use violence or barricade themselves in when it comes to national policies. Oh, you certainly have a definite opinion on this topic. I believe if you want to have a say in our national politics, then you should vote for a politician that express your same views. If you can't find one, then jump into politics and try to change things that way. That is the starting point of democracy. You guys keep talking and talking, but I don't understand a single word you're saying. I'm sorry, politics is probably not your favorite subject, is it? All I'm trying to say is that Japan is a peaceful country, and if you have something to say, then you should do it peacefully, that's all. But Akasaka, what are we supposed to do to keep our village from being drowned by the dam? This place is the only place that most of us can live. We wouldn't make it if we had to live in a big city. That's right, for those in the village, this incident is vital. I said it without thinking. Gomenasai. Enough with the serious stuff. Up the hill. There's a really nice view there, I tell ya. Rika-chan's house, the Furude Shrine, and the Resistance's headquarters. Suddenly, the music. Whatever the results turn out to be, they say nothing happened. It's the chief. Chief? Village chief? Makino, is that him? The tourist who phoned yesterday? That's right, this is the Hinomizawa village head, Kimiyoshi. This is Kimiyoshi? Kichiro? NSF has him as the leader of the resistance movement. I'm sure this village could not have organized crime hidden inside it. Welcome to Hinomizawa. How has it been so far? Have you found it to be a beautiful and tranquil place? Yeah, it's great. I spent the entire day taking in all kinds of amazing places in your wonderful village. Well, thank you. It sounds like we have a gentleman amongst us. Akasaka, this way. Hurry, hurry. Kochi, Kochi! Sorry, excuse me for a second, guys. Save game, sure. Wow, this place is amazing. This is the place that I like the most in the whole wide world. I can't believe it. It's hard to imagine a place as beautiful as this is going to sink under a lake. It's not going to sink. All this talk about a dam project is just going to go away. Yeah, well, I hope so. Akasaka, do you believe those people are just going to drown our village? Well, it's not like I want them to drown this place, but still. It's not going to happen. It won't happen just because all this talk about the dam is just going to go away. Go away? That's right, it's all going to go away. Rika, how can you be so sure? I just know, and it doesn't matter what you do or not do, Akasaka. The dam project will be gone by the end of the year. It is something that has been decided. Why do you think this is? Because it has been decided. There is no other way to put it. Yeah, but just because you say that doesn't mean... Suddenly, the music stops. Wait, Rika, that's dangerous. I mean, there is a fence. Akasaka. Go back to Tokyo. I remember I said nothing about coming from Tokyo. You should turn around and go back to Tokyo immediately. If you stay here, I promise you'll regret it. Regret it? You now have been warned. The rest is up to you. Who are you? You're not Rika. Who are you? Question after question. You're annoying. No. When you were a kid and you stepped into the street at a red light, did your parents explain first and pull you back? They chose to pull you back first, right? The girl I know doesn't talk like this. I did warn you, but don't be mistaken. I said this not because I hate you, but because there's no need to warn one about to die about danger, right? Who are you? I am your fear. Rika, Rika! Are you alright? Just now, what do you mean, go back to Tokyo? What did I say? The girl with that smiling face, she's back to normal Rika. Was that stuff before just a delusion? I met Oishi that night in Okinomiya and was tricked into a game of mahjong with him and his buddies. Unfortunately for them, I was actually a seasoned pro at the game and actually banned from places, damn. I found out Oishi's friend was the dam foreman and the other was Oishi's informant Sato. For winning, Oishi Orochi cleared some of the questions I had about the Onigafuchi Defense Alliance organization. Orochi told me that all three main families make up the group leading the movement, but an old bag called Oryo Sonozaki is the true leader, and not Keiichiro Kimiyoshi like many believe. Sonozaki got into the power of Hinamizawa due to Oryo's late husband, Sohei, who requisitioned canned goods from the army during food rationing and after the war sold them for high prices over the black market. Wow. Scalping food? That's the worst. Imagine that. Hinamizawa prospered with those funds, and the Sonozaki family became the saviors of the village. There are rumors that say the ingredients of those canned food was a special thing. Uh-oh. It's human meat. He had to be surely kidding about such a rumor. Well, I'm leaving it all in the hands of Sato now. Sato. Alright, we gotta come up with a voice for this guy. I'm assuming Orochi gave you the general rundown about Hinamizawa? The basics anyways. Good, then let's get right down to business. Great, please do. Last night, there was a family meeting at the Sonozaka house. Family meeting? At the center of this meeting is the head of the Sonozaki family, Oryo Sonozaki. Her granddaughter, Mion, is rumored to be the next heir. In addition to them, there were the leaders of the other two main families, the Furude and Kimiyoshi. There was also some immediate relatives sprinkled amongst them. So they had this meeting, but why were they all called there to talk about? They mainly went over their efforts to stop the dam construction, but the most interesting thing they talked about came at the end of the meeting. And that was... Wow, I guess that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? What is it, Oryo? What happened? If we truly believe that this land here is our mother, that means construction of this dam is an invasion that threatens our own mother's life. There is a rumor going around that the chief minister's grandson has been kidnapped, causing a great deal of chaos. Now we are even. It's impossible that there's no way she can't know that. Or she can know that. The intelligence of Minister Inukai's grandson was completely classified. How can they have access to that? Are you absolutely certain about this? The pain we feel is the pain one feels when they lose their mother. Although I don't think that is completely the same, I do believe it's about time for him to endure the pain of losing a grandchild. However, a piece of land and someone's grandchild are vastly different values. Not opposed to that kidnapping, I just don't want any harm to come to that boy. He's not directly involved in this, so make sure to take care of him. So what does this all mean? You tell me Onigafuchi Defense Alliance is somewhat involved in the kidnapping case? This does not conclude that with absolute certainty. But how can you say that with everything Oryo said? She gave them all direct orders how she wanted their grandson to be treated. We have no idea if those were her orders or those were her personal feelings pertaining to the topic. She was intentionally vague. That was everything Oryo had to say regarding the kidnapped grandchild. Hope this info sheds some light on whatever it is you're looking into. Listen, guy, I don't know what kind of work you do, but if you're thinking of taking on the Sonozaki family, better make sure you got the stomach for it. Thanks. Oshi alone has been attacked 2 or 3 times. Has a nasty scar to show for it. Anyways, he has not worn it lately, but for a while he wouldn't go anywhere without a bulletproof vest, even on his days off. He wore a bulletproof vest? Listen, bro, you're not with the National Security Forces, are you? No way. Fine, then I'll give you a little extra info while I'm at it. Right after the kidnapping occurred, there was this other case pop up. What was that one about? As part of the investigation for the cabinet minister's missing grandchild, the National Security Forces sent one of their own guys down here from Tokyo. National Security Forces? Oh, whoops, that's Orishiro. That's right, they are here because of the kidnapping. The cabinet minister does not want them to go public with this. But the National Security Forces doing their own classified investigation. They're blowing it all out of proportion. Huh? What is wrong? Are you from the NSF? I don't think so. Am I? The National Security Force? He's from the... Wait, is that what NSF stands for? National Security Force? He's from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? MPD? From Tokyo? Did the National Police come here? My, little Rika knows what the National Police is. That's a good girl. Who is the one that came here? Has anyone heard about this new investigator yet? We have to make sure we stay on top of this. I heard that the guy they sent here was a newbie. That's all the information I got. A newbie? Like a really fresh newbie? He's National Police pretending to be Tokyo Police. Oh, okay. Yes, definitely new and fresh. Yay, a young fresh newbie! Well, he certainly seems to be all that. So what should we do about this mutter? Leave it be for now. However, if he starts to be a threat to us at any point, feel free to do whatever you must do. I don't like people messing with my affairs. A young fresh newbie! I'm afraid that is all the information I got for this one. Just be careful out there, okay? Mushi. Saga, it's Detective Oishi. Good morning to you. Yeah, good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't wake you, did I? Got a little news for you that will definitely get you out of bed. Oh yeah? Something interesting turned up in the Lost and Found bin down at the Hinamizawa police substation. Lost and Found bin? Let's see what it is. We're at the police station. A wallet, that's what you got? It's the grandchild's wallet, and there's even more proof. Medical examination card, Toshiki something. The wallet was found in a remote ghost village near Hinamizawa. There's nothing there, it's just a very lonely place. Oishi, can you take me there right now? Yeah, sure, no problem. What are you grabbing that thing for? Just a precaution. If you're gonna knowingly put yourself in harm's way, the very least you can do is to try to be prepared. I can get you one too if you want. Hell yeah, better put on that bulletproof vest. I mean, I know this is Japan, but like, these country folk, they probably have guns. Alright. Tinfoil cap. And of course, we're gonna put on the drum. Get that double EXP. He's late. What is Oishi doing? It's been more than 10 minutes already, and even so... Damn. Hope Oishi's safe. Wonder what's happening over there. What's up with you? Can't brats of nowadays even say I'm sorry? No, I didn't do anything. Weren't you the ones who came and bumped against me? Oh, is this again? You saying we're the bad ones? You are, aren't you? Hey! Gang, muscle, leader, and lackey. Aren't you being childish by picking on a little girl? What the heck are you doing? If you're running away, now's the time. We outnumber you. We're gonna make you pay for messing in our business. I'm in a hurry, and I'm irritated. If you give me any more trouble, I feel like breaking an arm. Alright. I guess... defensive for now. Alright. Key strike, no lackey. Wow, that guy fell quickly. King muscle. Easy clap. And key strike him. Gotta remember this, even if you beat us, we'll make sure we get our revenge. No damage. My second hit got him. Got temporary shades. Thank you very much. If you hadn't saved me, I'd... Be careful and go back home. Akasaka! Oishi. Sorry for making you wait. What were you doing? You were saying before that it was a race against time. The procedures took longer than I had imagined. Procedures? To tell you the truth, I came bringing this thing. A pistol? I don't want to use the thing, but you know what? We don't know what will happen, so before our departure, I'll hand these over to you. You received a disguise? A disguise? Why do I have to use a disguise? It's because they created an inspection on the road to Hinamizawa. As long as there's the possibility that Hinamizawa is related to kidnapping, we need to move with prudence no matter what. I see, but can they block the road as they wish? Naturally, in normal circumstances, it will be a crime, but they say that since trucks that make unlawful garbage dumpings were coming there, they make their inspections in order to prevent that. Is that true? Well, I wonder about that, but being who they are, it's quite possible for them to be play acting as well. Well, let's hurry. I'm happy to get out of that raincoat disguise he gave me. Couldn't breathe in that getup. Now that we're past the inspection post, it'll be smooth sailing from here on out. Akasaka, you should close your window. Eh? Looks like we're caught up in their troubles. What is this place? Stop the construction of the Hinamizawa Dam! Stop the construction! Stop it! This place is the actual site of the construction of the dam. This is Hinamizawa's front line. I appreciate the efforts from morning to night. Hear that even using earplugs, the starting group will start to have troubles with their ears. Damn. Can't they deal with it with noise restriction? I'm pretty sure doesn't have laws for noise. Also does not just stop there, they're smart as well. This group also recites a sutra very loudly. That's when the noise really kicks in and doesn't stop. Since it's a religious activity, we can't restrict it too. But it's not just noisy sound, they attack with the hostility in their eyes. Yikes. I see, so this is a determination to do anything to protect Hinamizawa. I was thinking that kidnapping the grandson of the cabinet minister to protect the village was impossible, but if it's this village, they're quite capable of it. Well, looks like the car can't pass this. Looks like a little quarrel started just past the barricade. Akasaka-san, can you see the girl at the front? I can barely see past the crowd. Well, that is Mian Sonozaki. She's the next head of the Sonozaki family. I think that a child like that would be the actual leader. Even though she's still young, she's taking part in the opposition movement at the front lines of all places. We've already taken her into protective custody for minor offenses and interference with public servants many times. But on top of that, she's stubborn too. Need to keep an eye on her. It can't be. Is that the kid from this morning? No, that's not it. Even if her face is the same, it's like she's another person. I see. It's just like Rika-chan at that time. I'll go out and clear the way. I'm in a hurry, you know, so let's get away here quickly. And before Oishi gets mob stomped. It's no use trying to think at this place, the noise is just too loud, I have to be firm. Oishi, you're back already? Rika? Rika? Why are you at this place? She's not noticing me. No, that's not it. Eh? What did you say just now? Sorry, I couldn't hear it well. Could you repeat that for me? I wonder what she said. Sorry for making you wait. They say it'll clear the way soon for us. It's also starting to rain. Oh, that girl. Oishi. Do you know her? Ah, of course. In a sense, she's a child who is more famous than Miya and Sonozaki. She's the only child of the Furude family. They say she's a reincarnation of the guardian god of Hinamizawa, Oyashiro-sama. Reincarnation? Well, it's a superstition that the old people believe here. According to that superstition, that girl can even use supernatural powers. Supernatural powers? They say she can predict the future. Oh, really? The damn project will be cancelled. The damn project. That is already decided. Oh, it's a absurd story, don't you think? Predict the future. If that's true, Rika should have known about the kidnapping. Speaking of that, what did Rika say earlier? I couldn't hear because of the noise, but what she said was not a long thing. Warning! At that time, I was not understanding the real meaning of that little girl's warning yet. Save game? Sure. The town should just be around the next bend. This used to be a thriving community till just a few years ago. This place is like a ghost town. How was this wall even found out here? Folks in neighboring villages tend lands up here in the mountains. Pass through here every morning and every night. They pass through here on foot? Oh man, Dicey, you were not kidding about the reading length. I mean, I personally don't mind it, I suppose. Like, I'm used to reading out loud for hours because of Danganronpa. But I definitely can see why you decided to not make this the beginning of your game. No, they drive their cars for as far as they can, then walk the rest. Okay. Are you telling me someone spotted this wallet on the side of the road while they were driving? No, the person who found the wallet was stopped at the time. It seems they were having some stomach trouble and had pulled over to take a dump. Wow. Apparently that's when they found the wallet. That makes more sense. Oh, what do we have here? Dr. Ire, greetings. Well, hello there, Detective Oishi. This is a rather odd place for us to be meeting, isn't it? That's exactly what I was going to say, Doctor. So, what's going on? What brings you out here? Find someone sick? Yes, I had a house call. Oh no, hope it wasn't serious? No, however, something just didn't seem right. And this is where Dr. Urias called to earlier? What worries you? It's a Forest Service field office hut, but it's not supposed to be used during the summertime. Then that car, it doesn't look like an official vehicle at all, but if that's the case, whose car is it? Akasaka, is your heart prepared? You can count on me. You head to the back, I'll knock on the door. Alrighty. Oishi's like walking really slowly, isn't he? Will a demon count out there, or will it be a snake? Could just be a regular human. Someone there? Who is it? I'm for the police. Could you open the door for a minute? What a sudden rain. It's quite troublesome. Well, what can I do for you? It's strange. I heard this place is the storehouse of the Forest Service office. This place was empty since very long ago. Is it a different place? Yes, this is the building of the Forest Service field office. Are you from the Forest Service Field Office? Never seen you, though. Haha. Oh no, you were from the police in Okininomiya, right? We're supposed to have met. Trying to blind me off of sudden, this guy, he's not an amateur. As chubby as a chubby should be. Time to put Piggy to sleep. Nice fighting technique. Stop bugging me with that. Very well, I'll show you how strong the chubby here is. Akasaka might get the cabinet minister's grandson at the back door. Oh? Stop, police! Damn, I lost sight of him. He's scaring the child. He can't be that far ahead of me. It's only a matter of time till I will catch up to him. Okay, Kasaka can use stances outside battle to gain an edge at the start. Oh, whoops. I'm saving here anyways. Start offensively. It's 6th level. Looks like they dropped a first aid kit. Herbal medicines. Alrighty. Okay, nice. We can level up a bit. Improved trip and adrenaline boost. Improved trip stuns and lowers an enemy's defense and agility. Adrenaline boost raises agi, removes lesser stat debuff, heals a small amount of HP. Wasn't Chie here? Who's Chie? Bear meat. Crazed wolf. Thought the wolves were extinct in Japan. Alright, key strike. Nope. Stunned! I think regular attacks is gonna be better. Improved trip stuns and lowers an enemy's defense and agi. Oh, the wolf can trip, but we got the improved trip. She in the failed world, or she one? Okay. Salted fish. Oh boy. Alright, I feel like we should probably check the other areas up here first before we go down. Mushrooms. Oh. Ravens and crows. Imagine like just fighting birds with your hands. Level 3 field medicine and chasing the wind. Cheese. Field medicine emergency medical training cures poison, bleeding, cripple, heals 50. And chasing the wind, offensive air attack. Explosives, curative bandages, salted fish, and 10 yen. Roaches. Guess let's heal ourselves for a moment. 19 HP, okay, that's not that much. Let's beat these roaches up and move on. Spicy kimchi. Missing link 1 out of 10. Eye drop. Leather gloves. Man, I feel like... Oh, strange mushroom. feel like we don't really need these items. Since this is like the originally supposed to be the first arc. So we already kind of have like strong items to begin with. You scream, Ree! $33 EXP, not too much that we need to get. It's just like, having that double EXP is so nice. There we go. Antidote, energy drink. Looks like I can rest up here, but I better not rest for too long or I'll lose him. Oh, nice. Oh, 5 EXP is pretty good. Dog meat. Can't be in here, could he? A carrion eater. Alright. Offensive. Okay, that hurts. Proof trip. Youch. Key strike. Evade. Chasing wind. 138. Okay, that's not that much. Okay, that did some good amount. Now we need to heal up. No damage. Adrenaline boost. Oh god, I feel like we need to change our items for this. Try key strike again. No damage. Ooh, that's weak. Eee. I think we're probably gonna die here. Okay, defense. That does help a bit. But our attack is pretty weak in return. No damage, nice. I think we should be okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. 10 EXP, that's it. Water stance, fire stance, earth stance, air stance, blind fighting, okay. Found martial arts 2. Nothing else here. It'd be best to check the other path before it's too late. Fire raises Agi and attack, water, Agi spirit, earth defense spirit, air defense Agi, blind fighting removes blindness but lowers Agi and defense. I see. Oh, I might as well use this free heal here. Antidote, crab cakes. Scream! Let's see. Okay, yeah, that next level is gonna take a while. So for now, we'll put on the leech necklace. And get away to the boss. I have a weapon upgrade? I do? Oh, I didn't know that was actual equipment. But thank you for letting me know, Daisu. That should be a nice upgrade. I think level 4 is gonna be enough for the boss fight. Alright, let's grab... Damn it. Let's go over here first then. Farmer's stash has been raided. Sake was found. And a shroom. Alright, we got a giant centipede again. Fire stance. Damn. That was a pretty significant upgrade. Leads to a cave. But this leads to more forest. Ah. Alright, I feel like we should go into that cave first. Oh, I missed a chest behind that tree. Temporary shades and eye drops. Some strange shrine has been set up here long ago. Probably set up by the farmers to appease the spirits so that they can have healthy crops. Looks like a bowl of blessed water. Should I drink some to regain my strength? Sure. Strangely refreshing. Uh-oh. In before a fight. Yep. Very hungry ghost. Well, fire stance. Spook. Alright. Improved trip. Key strike. Evade. Try it again. 122. Chase and wind. 154. Not much. I think we just do normal attacks. Lost our fire stance though. Okay, we should rebuff. That's a decent amount of attack up we get from it. Okay, the spook is rough, but we're getting the 30 HP per turn heal from the leech amulet at least, so it's not too bad. There we go. Got some sake. Received clasp. Okay, what is that? What's the clasp? Don't see it there. Or there. Or here. Clasp. Fixes belts. Okay. Craftable. $80 to next level. It fixes broken belts and gives you a random belt. Okay. I don't even think I have a broken belt. Peace and quiet was found. What's peace and quiet? Okay, not equip. That's a lot of enemies. Bubbles. Music? Ah, okay. Fought the handicap of carrying a kit. A pest like you is no match. Have come this far, your colic would not be coming for a while, right? We'll let you escape. The kidnapper appeared. Be baka? You'll be just a sandbag for me. We'll see about that. Alright, just improved trip. And we got the stun off. Wow, evades both. Stimpack stat. Okay, we moved that attack up. As long as I will take a defensive stance, even his boosted attacks will be hampered. Oh damn, nice crit. No effect on me. Engine strength back to normal. Okay, attack. I think we gotta take his defense down again. Oh, I missed a line of word. Oh damn, he actually got a blind off. Blind fighting removes blindness but lowers energy and defense. Defeated. Knife was found, explosives was found. Hey, is your name Toshiki Inukai? Yeah. Okay, who the hell are you? Don't resist any longer. There's no way for you to get out of this. If you're smart, you'll give up. Oh, really? If you're smart, you'll hand over the kid. I mean, I can't imagine Akasaka just like using... like fighting with martial arts with a suit on. Backup is on the way. You'll be surrounded in a matter of minutes. Hey, Oishi! Where's Oishi? Huh. Left him blowing bubbles in the mud. You bastard! Oh shit. I wonder if we wore the bulletproof vest. Mister, are you alright? I'm alright. Let's not have pointless killings here. We were told by the head house and we were going easy on you. You took us too lightly, so you'll die. Public safety, kid. Uh-oh. I told you guys! The death flag! Right at the beginning of the game! The death flag! Please don't worry, I'll be fine. Your baby and I will be here when you get back. Doing fine? Alright, good to hear. Oishi, I got his gun. Well, I believe that makes it check and checkmate. Wait, what? How did this turn around so quickly? This isn't over. Let's get out of here. Sheesh. Oishi, don't just stand there. Nothing I can do. I can't catch those two by myself. They knew that when they took off. A policeman won't shoot someone's back when they're escaping. Wait, really? Those guys just shot at you. This is like more than justified. Sorry, but there's no way I'm gonna lose my retirement pension over that. Okay, fair enough. Are you the grandchild of Cabinet Ministry Inukai? Yeah. One of us will end up becoming a huge scandal. Well, Whatever happens, at least we've covered the police force by following regulation. Akasaka! Oishi, I wonder what you were shouting. I can't see anything. I don't feel anything. Yuki. Sorry, maybe I won't be able to meet you anymore. I see. This is what you meant, huh? But you know, Rika, I don't regret it. Because this is the result of having stood up for what I believe in. No, this is the result of not taking a bulletproof vest when you were offered it. Are you alright? The bullet went right through, but for the next 24 hours, please make sure you're focused on resting. We meet. Yes, I am Dr. Ire. Pleased to meet you. Where is this place? This is the medical clinic in Hinamizawa. You have fainted in the middle of the mountains and were carried here by the police. If anything happens, please call for me. How are you doing? My whole body's exhausted from doing stuff I'm not used to. Were the criminals arrested? Unfortunately not. How is the cabinet ministry's grandson? Fine, he's being looked after at the station. I see. I'll have some news to tell you. Heard the cabinet minister has frozen a dam project. Well, they still get their way. Frozen? You mean it's been suspended? In exchange for a hostage, the dam construction project was withdrawn. In other words, the cabinet minister and the criminals made arrangements together. No way, so... We didn't need to put all that effort in, since the grandchild would have been released anyways. Akasaka, what if a higher power, which we never imagined, was behind this crime? Well, the work of an organization. What do you mean? Oh wait, wrong voice. What do you mean? Well, this is speculation, but the two men we grappled with, however you look at it, were trained for that job. Wouldn't think such petty thugs would put up such a fight. Now that you mention it. Indeed, they had a perfect shot too. Well, nothing's clear at the moment, huh? My body hurts everywhere, but if I think I'll be able to hear Yuki's voice, I can bear it. It's still within the hours I can phone her at the hospital. There's no sound? Indeed, no matter how many times I try, it's useless. This telephone, its wire's been cut. I'll search for a public phone and be right back, since it's the call I was waiting for so long to make. This telephone, its wire has also been cut. I could still phone her now. Hurry, hurry. Hi, Yuku. Time is precious. Even a minute is time enough for me. I want to hear Yuki's voice. It's cut. It's cut with scissors or something. Who would do such a prank? Is it my imagination? It just felt like I was being watched by someone. Could it be that the criminals came back to erase the people who knew their faces? Is there someone out? Is there someone out there? Rika? Why? Why are you here? Could it be that you were cutting the phone cords around here? Did you know I was trying to make a phone call and was doing all this before I arrived? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing such a thing? Why? I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know? Akasaka is frightened. I'm not frightened. What are you saying? Now tonight, there's nothing for Akasaka to do. Even if you search for a telephone, it's already too late. Already too late? Certainly after so much trouble to find a telephone, she's right about the time though. First thing I'll do tomorrow morning is to give Yuki a call. You're right. I'll be obedient and return to the hospital. Good to hear that. Do you know the way back? Of course, it's this way. You're going the opposite direction. Rika, do you know the way? To help the lost child Akasaka, I'll be the guide. Hurry. Rika, can you be walking outside this hour? Won't you be scolded by your parents? Today my parents are very busy. I'm sure they're forgetting about me. That's not true. I'm sure they're worried. He couldn't do anything about the wife's death flag. Nope, not at all. If only he had realized that it was a death flag, he never should have left Tokyo. It's alright. It's more interesting to be talking with Akasaka like this. Akasaka, you two must not sneak out of the hospital. The The adults can do that. Me? That's not fair. Earlier, you were saying your parents would be very busy today, right? With what on earth would they be busy with? This place, if I'm not mistaken, the shrine up here is Rika's house. It's somewhat bustling there, huh? Uh-oh. It's, Rika's not leading Akasaka to a very nice place. There's an anime about this boy that can see flags on people's heads? Wait, really? Like death flags? Or like when they're about to die? Something like that? This place, if I'm not mistaken, the shrine up here is Rika's house. It's somewhat bustling there, huh? Today's the end of the festival. Festival? Oh, that face. Oh, those eyes. The first and only festival in Hinamizawa. The Watanagashi Festival. Watanagashi? It is a boring thing that is a festival only in name. Do you want to see it? Would it stare so long before? A boring festival, isn't it? Certainly, it doesn't look like a festival. It is a festival that has been held since very long time ago, and it ended up declining completely. You can't call this a festival, it's more like a mere drinking party with the neighborhood. Even the god being worshipped feels bitter about this. In 5 or 6 years, people from the village will all come here together, and it will become a splendid festival with the proper rituals too. Rika. I'm glad the grandson was found. How does she know all this? Let's talk a bit in a place with nice scenery. Okay? When we gaze at it like this, even the village looks tranquil. Things went in accordance to what Rika said. This village won't sink into a dam. The Minister of Construction complied with the demands of the kidnappers. The dam project is gone. You knew it, right? I don't understand things very well, difficult things very well. But the one who saved the grandson was Akasaka. He tried really hard. I'm glad. Why? With this, the peace will return to the village. Peace? In this village? Even though from now on, every year bloody events will occur? What are you talking about, Rika? In several years' time, I will be murdered. Murdered? You will? Why? It's been decided. Decided? What kind of monster would decide upon such a thing? Here, there are many people who disregard the value of human life. I'll tell you this, although nothing will probably change. In order to erase this reflected moon of death on the water's surface, a small stone needs to be thrown. What are you talking about? Alright, I'm gonna save Hokkaido Airport. Akasaka, how many years has it been? Oishi, it's been a while. Sorry for not being in contact recently. One day, several years after the abduction, I reunited with Oishi. After retiring, Oishi moved to Sapporo, his mother's birthplace. The only reason I wanted to meet Oishi was because I wanted to confirm something. Okay. I'm guessing the wife and child is not dead? It's been only a year since I retired, but this is a nice place. The scenery is pretty. The air and the food are tasty, and above all, the northern provinces have lots of pretty girls. Besides, it makes us forget about painful and sad things. She's already 7 years old, huh? Oh wow, 7 years. She's a nice and healthy kid. Real beauty. Probably gonna have to beat the boys back with a stick. You realize you're a lucky man? Yes. Miyuki was a reincarnation of her mother, Yuki. Yes, my wife Yuki died on the night of the Watanagashi festival. Oh, okay, we're up. Now we know she just died. Every day Yuki apparently makes her way to the rooftop in the early evening and gazes out at the setting sun. While she was returning to her room one night, she lost her footing on the stairs. And with a stroke of bad luck, she unexpectedly came slamming down. Wow. According to a nurse she was friendly with, Yuki said this: "When he's away from Tokyo, beneath the same sky, I want to pray for his safety." God damn. Cutting the telephone lines. Yes, that's what Rika did out of pity when she perceived Yuki's death. You should turn around and go back to Tokyo immediately. If you stay here, I promise you'll regret it. Well, she wasn't kidding. If I'd known what was going to happen and had done as she said, abandoned my job and returned to Tokyo, Yuki's death could perhaps have been avoided. When I told you about Yuki that night, you were so wretched it was hard to even look at you. Perhaps you were even thinking of dying to go after her, but you stood firm. Yes, because Miyuki was alive at that time when I could see nothing but hopelessness. At the hospital where Yuki had passed away, I saw Miyuki desperately trying to live. And then I understood that Yuki kindly protected that child. Maybe you're right. To tell the truth, even though she probably feels lonely without her mother, I'm always being encouraged by her. Fine, I'll go with what you say about Rika Furude being a prophet who could foresee the future. If so, why couldn't she predict that great disaster? Yes. At the end of June in Showa year 58, deadly poisonous volcanic gas gushed far from the Onigafuchi swamp and directly engulfed the village late at night. It was an unprecedented, wide-scale disaster which completely wiped out the villagers. The Hinamizawa district remains sealed off to this day. Well, they should have built that dam, I suppose. Well, hold on. You could theorize that Rika Furude was the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama. When Rika was murdered, Oyashiro-sama's wrath was raised. We're good to go! Are we good to go? Are we, chat? No, they are drinking, at least. Out of nowhere, a noxious gas seeps out of the swamp. As a result, the entire village was wiped away. To be fair, didn't come up with this little theory on my own. This belief was held by anyone from Hinamizawa who managed to survive that night. Just ask around. Wait a sec. Did you just say that Rika was murdered? On the day of the great disaster, at around noon, some elderly villagers visited the shrine and found Rika Furude's corpse there. Uh-oh. She was naked and barefoot. What do we know is that she was drugged into a deep sleep, carried to that spot and had an incision made into her abdomen. Her internal organs were purposely ripped out. A deep sleep? So the incision to her abdomen wasn't done after death? Yeah. So that happened as predicted. Predicted? Oishi, with regards to these consecutive mysterious deaths, what do you know about Oyashiro's curse? Akasaka, I'll only discuss that matter now that those events have come to an end. I don't think they were a coincidence. That girl knew everything. Rika Furude did? Yes, she predicted that all these consecutive mystery deaths would take place. The main purpose of my journey was to find out about consecutive Oyashiro curse murder cases, and the relationship between them and Rika Furude, who predicted everything. So, you're saying that the scenario of each consecutive death had already been prepared before actually taking place? Plus, according to her prediction, she herself would also be murdered. She knew she was going to die. So, why didn't Rika Furude run away then? Why did she accept the fact that she was going to die without any dispute? Why did she not try to ask help from anyone? She did. Eh? I'm certain she did make a plea for help. To me. Oh, wrong voice. That's okay. On this very day next year, on this June day of Showa year 54, the manager of the dam construction worksite will be murdered. Huh? Murdered? His entire body would be dismembered and thrown away. Dismembered? The following year, on this very day in June of Showa year 55, Satoko's parents will be pushed off a cliff to their death. Satoko? The following year, on this very day in June of Showa year 56, my parents will die. Yet again, the following year, on this very day in June of Showa year 57, Satoko's bully of an aunt will be murdered after having her head crushed. And the year after that, on this very day in June of Showa year 58, a local nurse and a visiting photographer are found dead. On that day, or possibly several days later, I will also be murdered. You will? All of these deaths have been predetermined. The last death is still being decided upon, but... just whose plan is it? What are you trying to say? I want to live happily, that's all I wish for. I want to be surrounded by my dear friends and enjoy life as days go by. That's all I ask, and yet I don't wish for anything else, and yet... Rika, I don't want to die. So this is all taking place before all of the other arcs we've done, is that correct? She had not yet accepted her death. If I had known about Yuki's death immediately, I probably would have been crushed by despair and would not have listened to her. Yep, okay. For that reason, she wanted a little time to seek help. That girl was that desperate, wasn't she? If I had listened carefully to her words, if I were there in June of Showa 58, I could have protected her. I'm sure I could have saved her life. She came to me seeking my help. I was unable to realize it. That child told me about Yuki's death, but even so, I was not able to realize even that. If I had taken that warning seriously, I could have prevented Yuki's accident and the decided death of the little girl, my savior, as well. Yuki had placed her hopes in me to do that, and even so, I failed her. I'll make sure the truth behind all this is found. In a later year, a book related to the Hinamizawa village was published. The book compiles the incidents in a series of mysterious deaths, including even a great disaster altogether. It was created in hopes that the incidents wouldn't be forgotten. This is what was written down in the afterword at the end. Why has the tragedy happened? With only us, the truth behind it won't come to light. Please, you who did read this, clear up the truth for us. It's our only wish. The containment of the Hinamizawa district is still in place this year.